history as a supporting factor for small medium enterprise Indonesia to survive from COVID-19 crisis. Let me begin this presentation from research problem, question, and objective explanation. First of all, this research problem based from COVID-19 impact on small medium enterprise in Indonesia. We all know that COVID-19 has a huge impact to the economic sector, and especially in small medium enterprises, which is a very impactful, very prone to the turbulence of environment, especially in the case of COVID-19. And the research question of this research is whether history influence SMA ability to survive from COVID-19 crisis. And based on that question, I want to find the objective to prove our historical role have an important factor that company must have in order to survive and develop its business rapidly changing environment. In rapidly changing environment, I want to prove that history has important role that the company must have as ability to survive in a rapidly changing environment. Okay, next, background of this research. We all know that so far there are still few researchers who associate history with the microeconomic science. We all know that if we talk about macroeconomic, history always have a part, at least as a intangible factor who driving a macroeconomic, who shaping macroeconomic. But actually, this also happen in the microeconomic sector, because whereas culture and history are very important factor in shaping a business environment, especially in a small sector, in a small enterprises. History always be an important factor, because history built character of the entrepreneur. The character of entrepreneur, the entrepreneur itself is a most important part of the small medium enterprises, because this is not a big company. You have a huge unit or organization. A small medium enterprise is only a small unit who very dependable to the entrepreneur. Okay, we start from research problem about the COVID-19 impact to the economic sector, especially small medium enterprise, like I mentioned before. As we all know that the COVID-19 caused a major crisis in the economic sector. Small medium enterprises that have limited capital are certainly very affected when the COVID crisis limit community activities, because we all know that small medium enterprise very depend to the community activities, to the consumer activities. If the consumer activities limited, it's cause the economic of the SMEs affected, because the business activities disrupted. So there is caused that falling of the income of the SMS. If that happen, the SMS is very vulnerable to get a big problem, especially financial problem, because they need a fast return to pay their loan to the financial institution. If they cannot pay the loan, their business at high risk to bankruptcy. Okay, we all know that history history as a supporting factor for a micro business is not a new perspective, because many researchers before had explained about this perspective. But before we talk about that, I want to share some data that shows that SMEs affected, very affected to the COVID-19. Data from Indonesian Chamber of Commerce or Kadin states that 185,000 SMEs in Indonesia are affected. And this research will try to see whether the SMEs that has history of experience will be able to survive at the COVID crisis. Like I mentioned, a number of researchers, such as a big researcher like David Thies, state that the history is a crucial factor that can shape dynamic capabilities within the company or organization. Dynamic capabilities itself is one of the capabilities needed by the company to respond to the turbulence that occur in the business environment. And previous studies like David Thies, beside the David Thies, is many researchers mentioned about the culture, but when we talk about history influence to the company, it's very limited, not too many. But some of the researchers already mentioned that the successful enterprises need history to maintain their success. Like Carayola Foster Harvey 2019 said, history has played important role in development of strategic management theory. In some cases, the role of history is explicit, like a strategic structure, path dependence, and technological lock-in, because the history teach people to have a tacit knowledge, so that history part is explicit to build capabilities in the resource of the company. In other case, not history factor, not explicit but implicit, like geographic culture or resource-based view. History as a part of implicit capabilities. In both uses, however, history is seen to be exogenous to the firm and therefore beyond a managerial control. Some theories, however, see history as a endogenous resource of the firm. Long-standing institutions such as British monarchy, like Housebound or Ranger 1983, the State Anderson 1983 and Dwara 1994, and the Church Koleschek 2004 are seen to endure through their ability to construct powerful history narrative that creates identity, facilitates or inhibit change. Institution persist by perceiving history as an indigenous and manageable resources. And this perspective also used by Lounsbury and Flynn. They said that every entrepreneur must create their own history, their own successful history, to build their image and their influence to the society. They also think that the history of success made by entrepreneur can lead to wealth creation. This is a theoretical concept from Lounsbury and Mary and Jean. They think that historical perspective can build and sorry, I mentioned not history but culture shaping the entrepreneur, and the entrepreneur must build their story to create legitimation from society to their business. If their business have a legitimation, they have own strength to gain identity and legitimacy to gain a capital acquisition. If they have if they capitalize their legitimacy to the capital acquisition, they can create wealth creation. I think this is a very strategic point of view of the history factor as a supporting role to the company wealth creation. So every entrepreneur have create their own history to make their legitimacy. Legitimacy can create a social capital to build capital acquisition, and then their outcome is wealth creation. Okay, based on the literature review, I use the model of the research like this: history as an antecedent and tacit knowledge as a process, and company survive is a outcome, and then inertia I put as a mediator role. But before I explain the hypothesis, I want to show the method of this research. This research use strategic management point of view that use a qualitative method. This research will take a survey in 100 SMEs in Indonesia, and the surveys are still going, not yet finished. The survey was conducted to prove 3 research hypotheses related to the role of the history as a supporting factor for SMEs to survive from the COVID-19 crisis. And I will conclude this presentation with explanation about the hypothesis. First, this research want to prove the hypothesis 1 about the history of SMEs is a factor that support business to survive the impact of COVID. And hypothesis 2, the tacit knowledge are a mediating factor between the history SMEs and the successful companies to survive from in the midst of crisis COVID. And hypothesis 3, inertia or unwillingness to change is a moderator role that weakness the relationship between SMEs history and the company survival. I think that's all I can say, because these research are still going, and I hope I will conclude this research fast that I can be, and I hope this can be a new perspective who can collaborate historical science and strategic management science. I think that's all. Good morning. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.